Hello, gentle viewers. This is Indian welcoming you to Out of the Park Baseball 21 with the Baltimore Orioles. Yes. So, we have some decisions to make. And possibly the most important decision is Chris Thomas. Actually just one person commented on this, and I'm still not sure if it's worth giving him that qualifying offer, because if he takes it, that's going to eat up all of the money that we have for free agents. However, I really want that draft pick. Do it. Hope it doesn't bite me on the ass, but it probably will. At the end of last episode, we already went ahead and offered people deals, so that should be fine. Let us proceed accordingly. Bolsa was not happy with just taking a minor league deal. He wants a major league contract. I don't think he's worthy of one necessarily. So I'm going to go ahead and try to trade him while I still can. Prospects, please. Wow, I'm not getting anything good. Okay. It is just a one-year minor league deal. And even though Balsa wouldn't necessarily help right now, I don't want him to go for nothing, is the thing. But no, I think we'll just accept that we can't keep him and move on with our lives. Lots of people sign new deals. Fans are really excited about Mike Cooper for some reason. That's good. I believe that's everybody but Brandt who has yet to take their new deal. You would give me right fielder Eric Bailey for John Banda. Meh. Now, what positions do we need to fill this offseason? Right field is the biggest one. And we don't have anybody really, except for possibly Gonzalez, that can fill it on the minor league roster. We also just need more outfielders in general. So there's a certain logic to actually trading for a right fielder. I mean, Eric Bailey isn't amazing, but he's not terrible either. I'm going to say no for now. But I do think trading might be the way to find the right fielder that we want. Gold glove for Sonny Hoskins and no one else. That's fine. Hey, I got Manager of the Year. Very nice. Silver Slugger for Solis and Moreno and Amaya. No big surprises there. Victor Sanchez over Diaz I don't get, but whatever, bro. Hey, nice. I mean, I did win the division. It just didn't end up mattering. Another MVP for Moreno. Oh. Yes. You're so good. Never leave. I am extremely excited about that. Chris Beaudry. What is your deal? You're a switch hitter. You are asking for a fairly good pitcher, but this is unlikely to bite me on the butt, and it does give me... Can I get you to throw in another quality prospect? Like, what about Mike Mugridge? No. You don't like trading for Mike. How about Melvin Estrada? Okay. That's interesting that you're willing to give him up too. And throw in Eddie Betancourt if you don't mind. He wants a little bit more. You can have Gross. And complete the trade. That was basically free money. That was a license to print money. We've got 3 players that all might be able to crack the lineup. Exciting stuff. I could also push Castillo to one of the corners, maybe. Because he's not taking center away from Amaya. Amaya's too damn good to be pushed out of center yet. But I could have bumped Castillo over to right field, where he'd be a damn good one, I think. Cooper, did you play second for me last season, or did you play short? You played pretty much everywhere. Oh, that's right. You were the new guy that I acquired at the end of the season to play second. We could still use improvement there, I think. But yeah, there's going to be a nice spring training competition over who will win the last spot. The right field spot. Oh, thank God. Okay. Oh, I was really worried about Chris Thomas accepting that offer. I would have been very sad if he did. Alright. There are some very decent international free agents this year, potentially. Maybe. What upgrades do we need to make? Okay. Danny Allison turned out to be a pretty decent shortstop. I think he certainly earned enough leeway to play the full season in the majors. I think he's earned that. Third base, I mean, Jimenez is probably overcompensated based on what he actually does. Like, I mean, he does hit doubles. He does get on base at a reasonable clip. And he is a good third baseman. I just think there's room to grow here. Metzler is, again, he's fine, but he's not necessarily an everyday player. The top 4 couldn't be happier. It's only when we get lower in the lineup that I start getting a bit concerned. We are missing a starting pitcher. That is for sure. We could give Chris Schneider a shot at it, but I still think he's very, very raw. I don't want to rush him at all. We have Elliott, we have Morales, we have a couple of other options. We have Banda, we have Kung Fu Banda. I forgot we had Korb. Korb could end up breaking in and being a right fielder for us. We have options. When is Rule 5 draft time? It's not for a while yet. Okay. Let me go ahead and add 3 people to the 40-man right now, because I don't want to lose them yet. Maybe 4? If we lose Blake in the Rule 5, I'll be okay with that. No, it's going to be Morales, Campos, and Corb. Maybe Washington. I think Washington is also a fair person to put on the 40-man. He's a decent little player. I think Blake will honestly be a fairly popular choice in the Rule 5, so I might actually trade him now to see what I can get for him. I really like Chris Ennan. I love all the places he can play. You're so far winning my trading ideas here, Mr. Ennan. Enan. Luther Duvall will be decent someday, but he's not right now. And I don't need yet another right fielder. I definitely don't need a new first baseman. That's just ridiculous. I love that Burgos is an amazing reliever, but I don't need that many relievers. At a certain point, you have too many. I think we're going to go ahead and add Ennis up here. Ferticuco. Meine Freunde. There we go. And boop. Does Enna need, does he need a 40-man spot, or are you good? No, you're ineligible. Perfect. Alright, fine. Everyone gets activated. Now, intriguing, but not really. Dave Meyer is too useful as a backup. He's really fast. He plays good defense. I'm not gonna give him up. Not for this offer anyway. Maybe for the right offer I would. A decent hitter, terrible fielder. No thanks. Meh. I'm not giving up Andy Cullen. Right, who is eligible for the Hall of Fame? Ozzy Albies seems like a pretty obvious choice to me. Walker Buehler, sure. Shane Bieber, not so much. I don't think he quite has the ceiling that he needs. Rafael Devers, yes, I'm fine with that. As a historical oddity, the fact that almost half of his hits all time were home runs is pretty funny, but other than that, I don't see any reason to vote for him. Yes, Bryce Harper, obviously. That's a no-brainer. I'm going to keep voting for McCutchen. I don't know that he'll ever make it, but I'm going to keep putting him on the ballot. I love me some Jose Ramirez. Real Muto, I think, deserves some consideration. I gotta vote for Chris Sale. Try to get him in. I don't know if I'm convinced about Gary Sanchez. Yes, he has over 500 homers, but that's almost a third of his hits. And he hit 225 as his batting average. That is extremely bad. Yeah, I can't vote for that. I have standards. Do I? Maybe not. But I'm going to vote for Buster Posey. I'm going to try to get him over the hump. I don't know if it's going to matter or not, though. I bet Bryce Harper is the first ballot Hall of Famer in this. Maybe in real life, but I'm not as convinced about that. Here we go. Stone. I can't give up Dave Meyer. Not right now. I mean, yes, he'd be decent as an option, but not right now. I've not been checking free agency at all. What the hell is wrong with me? I just had a giant brain fart. I'm sorry. Yeah, free agency is a thing that's happening right now. Batters, please. I could get Dylan Cruz back. I don't know that I'd want him, but I could. Get some Jared Kelenic action, maybe. Heliot Ramos, maybe. Manny Archuleta, again, maybe. There's a lot of maybes here, right? There's just a lot of players that I look at here, and I'm just like, that's fine. I don't care. I would like a starting pitcher, though. I'm willing to spend a bunch of money on it, not necessarily, but it is something I would like to have. Ian Anderson is actually a fairly tempting target. I'm going to tell you why. I can probably get him for 2 years, and if he doesn't work out, all I've lost is money. But maybe there's a better choice, like Bob Clark. He is an Iron Man. Good fastball, good overall ground ball pitcher, good control and good movement, so he's not going to give up a lot of home runs normally. Although his past career would actually suggest otherwise. He actually has serious problems with giving up homers. Roman Hopkins, pass on the movement. Jeff Lee. Lee's a good all-around starter. And he's never been a starter in the majors? Why the hell not? I'll give you a 3-year deal. That's just, it's a no-brainer for me. I love the defense. I just don't love the offensive package necessarily. Nope. Nope. Like, I could very easily probably pick up a medium good right fielder in Whatchajigger. I do like Luther Duvall, though. But I also like John Banda, and I don't know that I want to give up on him just yet. Alright. Let's make this obvious. I don't want AJ Just. There we go. Though I'm not just getting spammed with stuff. Jeremy Sullivan is okay, I guess. He's maybe not ideal, but he's okay. I do like Nick Castro, but again, I'm not going to give up Andy Cullen for this. Like, Andy Cullen is a really good pitcher. I'm not going to give him away for pennies on the dollar. I wonder if I could just get Castro. Because I do like Castro, actually. No, not without giving up something I actually genuinely want to keep. So no, thank you. I mean, all you had to do was ask, bro. I'll give you exactly what you want. I want you to have a 3-year deal. Because I'm going to make you a fucking starter. That's what I'm going to do. Auto draft until my next pick. Not Steve Rago, who gets taken every year. And then just gets given back to me. Continue. Alright. All players. Wait, really? You're joking, right? A player with this much talent is just being exposed in the Rule 5? But why? Yes, please. I will happily carry him on my Major League roster for a whole season. Wait, drafting him. Oh, do I have... I don't have a spot on the 40-man. Okay. Hey, Norwegian guy. I'm removing you from the 40-man. Because I am not passing up a player with that level of talent. I will happily make you a freaking... backup for a season. And yeah, there's nothing else here that's that interesting to me. Yeah, I will find something for you to do in my organization, my friend. Without hesitation. Like, you're probably not going to start. You're probably just going to be, like, a long reliever. And then I'm going to send you to AAA at the end of the season. But yeah, that's really stupid of you to let a pitcher with that much talent go. Oh, I can keep him. I guess that's neat. Yeah, I think for right field, I think we're just going to go ahead and let one of my minor leaguers win it. I can very easily outbid Chicago. I just did it. All right. A new trade proposal. What are you offering me? Nope. Cease and desist. Nope. No, you're getting too much for him. Absolutely not. And who got in the Hall of Fame? Albies, Harper, and Bueller, surprisingly. Okay. Posey didn't make it. Wainwright didn't make it. And a bunch of other people just dropped off the list. No one too surprising. I'm actually surprised Bueller made it, though. I guess not. He was worth 63 wins above replacement, but he's no Jack Leiter. I mean, Sullivan is fine, I guess, but he's not like, oh my gosh, my life will be meaningless if I don't acquire him. And especially a pitcher like Soto, who is just too valuable to me to give up for a mediocre right fielder. So please stop. And we got Jeff Lee. I need to clear a spot on the 40-man. Campos, thank you for your service with the Baltimore Orioles. I hope you enjoy your tenure with a different team, but Jeff Lee is just better for me. Hey, he's even from Cleveland. Neat. I got a supplemental first-round pick, and you just spent $16 million for mediocrity, Anaheim. Or, sorry, LA. They haven't been LA for a while. You know what? I'm happy for Chris Thomas. I truly am. I made you. I took the reliever that no one thought could relieve, and I made you into a starter, and you've had a mediocrely decent career. But I was just not going to pay $16 million for that, not when I've got people I need to keep. Like, for what I would have paid Thomas, I could have re-signed Hoskins and, what's his face? Rivera. Both of whom I think have brighter futures. I'm sorry that the fans are sad, but I bet they'll get over it. No, Rasco's not that good. I have players just like Rasco already in my system. And I think that's what the other teams are not realizing. I have very little incentive to trade for anything that's not a significant improvement. And Trejo's garbage. I'm more than willing to have a giant mega competition to see who makes right field out of spring training. Let's do it. Every outfielder with any actual talent, you get to go to spring training. You get to go. Tim Yeager, you look like an amazing right fielder. You get to go. Has Schneider... No, Schneider hasn't even pitched in AAA yet. I'm not going to give him a shot. Do I have a backup catcher that's good? I do. I have Navarez. Yeah, that's fine. I am more than happy to let these gentlemen have an opportunity. Carter, I'm not going to force you to be a starter anymore. Oh, I'm not actually forcing it. That's yikes. Okay. You're a reliever, dude. You'll never be more than a reliever. Actually, no, I'm going to force you to pitch him as a reliever. Because that means Carter actually looks like he might have a future, right? Miller, sure. Amaya, why not? Let's get all of the Amayas. Anybody else interesting? Oh, I do want to take control of Mr. Chris Gilbert and his development. Although he's going to be kind of a mediocre pitcher. Maybe I'm not that enthused by that. Flores, sure. That's fine. Pitching, we're going to do our standard 6-man rotation. And we're going to have the bench coach fill that out. No, Jeff Lee is starting. I don't know why I have to keep reminding you of that. Jeff Lee is starting. Again, bench coach, do your thing. And then let's go ahead and get through spring training. I know we didn't do much this offseason, but frankly, we didn't need to. I think we got better in the 2 places that I wanted to get better, and we're going to have a nice, interesting competition to see who wins right field out of spring training. It might even be Billy Korb. Who knows? There's just no reason to trade a valuable asset for a right fielder when they're not hard to find. I mean, Jeff Lee just blew out his arm, but that's fine. No. Hey! Oh. Oh, the curse of the Orioles is strong. Thank you for giving me a first-round draft pick for nothing. I'm really excited about the free draft pick you gave me. Oh, Doug Brainerd, I think you were the gentleman that commented and said, definitely, Avi, go ahead and do that. You were definitely right. I'm not interested, dude. One more week, please. Alright, let's start setting up the roster. I have 24 pitchers. We need to get down to 13. That's just reality. Morales, minors. Banda, minors. Flores, minors. Elliott, minors. Moreno, minors. Wait. I am putting an awful lot on Steven in. Granted, he's actually been decent. He's done the job I've asked him to do. I have no reason to dispose of him. Yeah, Rubio, I'm going to go ahead and waive you to get you off the roster. Saunders, you can go to the minors. I ought to send Lang to the minors, but I already know that I can't. Moreno to the minors. How are we looking? I still need to go to 4 more pitchers. I have too many pitchers. Kalna to the minors. Rees to the minors. Phipps to the minors. Yeah, Phipps to the minors. One more. I want to be Lang, but I can't do it. Poros to the minors, I suppose. Pitching staff is now set. Let's nuke it and rebuild it in our image. Give me pitching ratings here. So, 5-man rotation. Rivera. Locke. Hoskins. Mata. Lee. many innings did you pitch? You pitched 186. I think we'll give you one more season on relatively short innings, but I think then we'll turn you loose. All right, all relievers. Nate Lang, emergency starter, long relief. Wait, what? No, you jerk. No, not Brandt. Brandt, you did a good job as closer last year. I can let you do closer again. Sievenin, you're my anti-lefty guy. Castaneda, you're going to be my setup guy. Cullen, I want you to be the stopper. Yes, I think that's your best role. You've got great stamina. I might as well pitch you until your arm falls off. And then everyone else is just going to be a middle reliever. And we'll figure out who does what later on. All right, lineups. I have way too many players. I've got to get rid of 8 position players. No? Yes. Washington, easy choice. I'm going to trade Xavier Jones. Because I don't want to waive him and get nothing for him. I'm going to trade him for a quality prospect of some sort. Steve Ward, maybe. Not Palomares. Absolutely not. No, thank you. Not Jose Godoy. I don't have a need for another first baseman right now. Not a big need, anyway. Mike Salim actually seems like a pretty good choice. I wonder if I could get Salim and Alvarado. Can I get that greedy? Will you let me? This is Tampa Bay. So this might bite me in the ass eventually, but I don't think it's going to bite me in the ass anytime soon. Oh, you had Nick Castro, didn't you? I was really excited about Nick Castro's possibilities. You know what? Oh, I have Star. Yeah, I don't need this Castro jerk. I'll take this offer. Give me even more outfielders. Right, Amaya. You could replace Dave Meyer at some point, so I'm gonna go ahead and send you to Double A. Let's let you get let's let you get some experience. As opening day right fielder, Castillo is definitely possible. Miller, you're a weird dude. No thanks. I want Danielson to improve defensively before I add him to the main roster. Okay. This is getting irritating, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to do this, and I'm going to do set game strategy, designated hitter. Stop making him a third baseman. I don't want him playing third base. Yeager has an absolute metric ton of talent. But he's never played in AAA, so let's give him that valuable experience. But your time in the minors may be short indeed, my friend. You have lots and lots of talent. You look like you'd be a very solid all-around right fielder. I just don't want to rush you. Got to go to 2 more players, right? How long have you been in AAA, Castillo? I think I maybe gave you a shot at earning right field. Gonzalez, you're going to start in AAA. Corb. I think you actually need to repeat AA. So that's where we are. That's our 26-man roster. Let's go in and advance to opening day, and then I will reset the lineup. Any changes here? Any big ones anyway? Not really. Chris McDonald's looking like he could be a decent little first base prospect someday. Corb got worse. Gonzalez got better. Jimenez is getting even better at contact, which is going to be the key to his success in the majors. How am I looking these days? Number 10, or number 12 rather. That's not terrible. Alright, let's set our opening day lineup. Nuked and nuked. Alright, batting ratings. My best overall hitter is Danny Moreno. He's going to bat third. My next best overall hitter is going to be Bob Solis because of his redonkulous power. I think Jordan Diaz is a really good choice as our everyday... Amaya is going to go ahead and bat fifth. That's his dealie. Dave Johnson bats second for sure. Now, here's my question. Jimenez is a really... I haven't played Diaz yet. There's no way Diaz is in top 5. That is not a thing I will ever allow to happen. Diaz has to be the leadoff hitter. It either had to be Diaz or Johnson, and I just wasn't convinced of which one it would be. Which that makes my life easier, because then I can put bat Jimenez 6th. Then I need my second base, shortstop, and right field. Manny Castillo. Actually. No, I definitely want you batting lower in the order for now. Metzier will bat 8th, and then Danny Allison will bat 9th. Very good lineup. No obvious issues that I can spot. Go ahead and fill in my depth chart. I'm going to make sure that Moreno gets a break every 10 games, as does Solis. It's 16 games off the schedule, but if it guarantees that they stay healthy longer, it's worth every cent, right? It's worth giving him time off. If you want to start Cooper once a week at second, I'm fine with that. I don't think that's a bad decision by any means. Johnson is 31. I don't mind him starting every 10. I don't mind Navarez getting a new start every 10 games. I think that keeps both of them fresh. Yeah, this looks pretty good, actually. I'm going to at least check one thing on Metzler. You're not that much worse. What about Jimenez? Jimenez is great in either situation, so yeah. Oh, I didn't check Castillo, did I? You're a pretty good hitter either way. All right, so that's what we're gonna roll with on opening day. We got a really nice bat off the bench in Cooper, who can play 3 positions quite well. We've got Velez, who plays 3 positions quite well defensively. And we've got Dave Meyer playing all over the place in the outfield. In all honesty, we probably need to think long and hard about maybe demoting one of these infielders to call up an outfielder. But I think we can be good with 4 outfielders for the short term at the very least. And I do like using Meyer as a defensive sub. That gets the most value out of him. But yeah, this is what we're going to start opening day with. Not a lot of changes this offseason. If we look at our roster from last season, this was it. Castillo's the only addition as our new right fielder, for at least for now. We did add Jeff Lee to the rotation, and I think honestly this was an excellent move. I think this is a guy that needs a chance to actually play every day, and I think he's got the tools to make it happen. The bullpen is pretty much the same. Nate Lang is a dark horse for being an absolutely fantastic starter in the next 2 to 3 seasons. And I'm happily going to keep him on the roster all season long. He's just going to give me some innings at the back end of the bullpen. He's going to go right to... he's going to go immediately to the minors. Danny Aragon, you are the last decision I have to make. I'm sending you to the rookie league. I can't waste your talent by trapping you in that. And I'm going to go ahead and let the AI control you for right now. But yeah, it looks like it's going to be a lot of the same. I love how I have to start Jordan Diaz as the leadoff hitter because I have literally no one else. Even though he slugs almost 600. You know what? I'm going to make one last change. I lied. I'm going to have Johnson bat first. For one very simple reason. Diaz has raw power that Johnson just doesn't. Yeah. Any contracts we want to try to extend? Rivera's going to want to get paid. I have a sneaking suspicion. He does. I would pay him something of that equivalency if I could afford it. The problem is I don't think I can. Oops, I didn't mean to click that. I meant to click offer extension to Hoskins. Nope, he wants to go 1 year at a time. Bryant wants to go 1 year at a time. It's fine. Locke wants to go 1 year at a time. Yeah, we're going to have some interesting decisions to make this off season. We have a lot of players whose contracts are coming up. Navarez, I love you. You helped us fill the gap between Rushman and Johnson, but I can't afford to pay a backup catcher $4 million. I can't. Jimenez? No. That's the problem with everybody. They've all been conditioned to seek contracts. I think Meyer's going to get traded this season. I'm not spending $3 million for a defensive outfielder who can't hit. Because I have lots of players that are quite similar to Meyer in the minors who could do just as good a job as him, if not better. Like, hell, I could trade Meyer, push Castillo back to center to let him be a backup, and then call up Yeager to play right. Actually, sounds like a really smart idea. What can I get for Mr. Dave Meyer? Very little. No thanks. Well, maybe. Maybe. I'll tell you what, my dudes. Give me Juan Rodriguez as well, if you don't mind. If I can get both of those players, then I will chalk this up as a good trade. There we go. But yeah, that's gonna end this episode. Hope you guys have been enjoying. If you have, please remember to leave a like. Comments are always appreciated. But until next time, this has been Indian. Thank you for watching, and I bid you good day.